France is building a new nuclear-powered submarine. Here is what it can do. France has ordered a new nuclear-powered attack submarine. Following a May 2 ministerial investment meeting presided over by Armed Forces Minister Florence, Paris announced that it was purchasing a fifth Barracuda nuclear attack submarine, Defense News reported. The decision came after the French Navy Chief of Staff ADM. Christophe Prazuck told Parliament last October that he expected the fifth submarine to be ordered sometime in 2018. In addition, the draft 2019 to 2025 military budget plan that was released in February 2018 included funding for 6 Barracuda submarines. The 6 submarines in the class are expected to be named Submarine, Duc-Troyen, Tourville, Duc-Petite-Thouars, Duquesne, and de Grasse. The lead boat of the class, Submarine, is scheduled to be delivered to the French Navy sometime in 2020, 3 years after it was initially slated to be ready. Work on the Barracuda class began all the way back in 1998, according to Global Security, a defense information website. The design phase of production began 4 years later in June 2002. In late 2006, the French Defense Ministry awarded the state-owned defense firm DCN, which was later renamed DCNS and is now called Naval Group, a €7.9 billion, $9.3 billion under current exchange rates, contract to build the submarines. The company Areva was given responsibility for the nuclear components of the submarines. The reactor is expected to be derived from the one France's Navy uses on its Charles de Gaulle aircraft carrier. Unlike most naval reactors, France's do not use highly enriched uranium because the Navy purchases the fuel from the commercial market. When completed, the Barracuda-class SSNs are expected to replace France's existing force of 4 Rubis submarines as well as the 2 newer Amethyst-class submarines. The new subs are expected to displace around 5,300 tons when submerged, which is roughly twice as much as the Rubis submarines. Despite being much larger than their predecessors, the former program manager for the Barracuda has said that the newer submarines only require 60 sailors, 10 less than France's older vessels. The newer subs will also have a length of 99.5 meters, a beam around 8.8 meters, and a diving depth of around 350 meters. They will also be able to cruise at speeds approaching 25 knots while submerged. As far as weaponry, the submarines will have 4 533mm torpedo tubes and 18 to 20 additional torpedo or missile tubes, with armaments depending on mission. The former program manager also said that the submarines can be equipped with the F-21 torpedo, Exocet SM-39 Block 2 Mod 2 anti-ship missile, MDCN, naval cruise missile, and FG-29 mines. He also said the new submarines constitute a revolution or several revolutions in the submarine forces, rather than merely an evolution. By this he appeared to mean the level of automation of the Barracudas, which help reduce the staff size. Despite not being in operation yet, the Barracuda has already been generating interest abroad. First, Australia selected a conventionally powered version of the submarine called the shortfin Barracuda as the replacement for its Collins-class subs. In doing so, it beat out the much more established German Type 216 and Japanese Soryu-class subs. More recently, South Korea has been eyeing as the Barracuda as a model to follow should it decide to build nuclear-powered submarines. One advantage of the Barracuda for South Korea is that, as noted above, it will not require highly enriched uranium.